Hi, friends.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
Welcome to Glorious Day Adventures.
Yes, and we are in Pensacola, Florida.
We are. We're kind of Pensacola, Milton area up in the Florida Panhandle, if you're familiar.
And we have a 3-day, 2-night primitive camping trip planned, and we're headed out to it.
Yes, we are going to be on Coldwater Creek, and we have an outfitter called Adventures Unlimited that is going to take us with a canoe upriver and drop us off and say, see you in 2 days.
Good luck. So we've got all of our primitive camping gear in the back of the truck, and we're going to camp along the riverbank.
Yep.
And it should be a nice, easy paddle because we're going with the current the whole time.
So we really just kind of need to steer ourselves.
Pretty much.
But it's great weather. It's a little warm, but it's not going to have any rain.
Not a cloud in the sky.
Yeah.
Low humidity.
It's gonna be great.
We'll take it.
Planning this for a while, so I'm excited to finally get out on the water and do this thing.
Yes, so come on along.
We'll see you there. Okay, we've arrived at Adventures Unlimited, and this place is pretty cool. We have what?
Zip lining and canoeing and
kayaking down the river and cabin rentals, and
it's a huge place.
Yeah, cabin rentals. I think they may have RVs.
Zip lining. Who never goes zip lining?
We just did.
Oh yeah, that's right.
All right, we're gonna go try to get checked in.
Hello.
So we went down to where we're going to take out in 2 days, take out the canoe.
Yeah.
And this is the river.
It's shallow, but there's a deeper section over on the far side.
Right, right.
But man, it's a beautiful little river.
It's clear, little maybe some tannins, a little brown color, but
you guys might see me swimming.
And so we're gonna go up 11 miles, and they're gonna drop us off, and then we're gonna come back to this section, hopefully.
That is the plan. That's the plan.
And get out here in 2 days. So, all right.
You ready?
Yeah,
Nervous?
I'm a little nervous. We just don't really know what we're doing. But isn't that how all good adventures start?
Yes. You gotta wing it a little bit.
That's right. So we are just sitting here waiting for the guy to come with our canoe, and we thought we'd show you all of the stuff.
Look at this stuff.
Not all of this is going with us. This is part of the rest of the trip after we get off the river, but
yes,
we do have some duffel bags here.
Dry duffel bags.
Dry duffel bags. Those are the best things ever, by the way.
Yeah, we love them. And so one has all of our clothes in it.
Yep.
And the other one has all of our food and cooking supplies, and
one is all bedding
and yeah,
tent.
This is tent and yeah.
Sleeping pads and blankets and
pillows
all that kind of
and
stuff.
all that stuff. Yes. And also a big tarp. We're bringing a big tarp. Not
Yep.
sure how much shade we're going to have along the river. So
We
we're
may
bringing
not-
a big tarp.
We may not have anything to attach it to, but
And
this is kind of all of the unknown.
Right. It's a lot of unknown.
A lot of unknown.
But we did bring some hammocks, so if we can find some trees along the river to hang a hammock in.
We'll see. We're
in a
going to
hammock.
attempt to bring the drone.
Yes, got the drone.
We've got waters.
Not sure if we're going to bring both waters because the river is pretty clear, and we do have a source to filter water, or a way to filter water, so we may just bring one of these and just keep refilling that with filtered water.
We've got, don't lean on my,
Oh.
this is our catch-all bag of everything.
This is the junk drawer of dry bags.
It's got glasses in there,
Glasses
so don't.
and wallets. And then a cooler.
Bunch of drinks and stuff. Most of our food we're going to eat dehydrated meals, so we'll show you that when we get ready to eat.
Yeah.
But that's about it.
And we wait.
And we're just waiting. But see, look at Joel's new truck, guys.
Oh yeah, look at this. Ready?
He's got this new bed slide.
Ooh, oh yeah.
That he is excited about. That's been really nice for this trip.
Yeah.
So we chose to ride in the back of the vehicle, and then he tells us it's a 25-minute ride. So we'll see. Hopefully we don't fall off. We're gonna get going fast here.
Seatbelts are optional.
Okay, we've arrived at our destination.
Destination.
And this is where we're gonna get on the river.
Trip number 1 of all of our
Or on the creek.
Did you say creek?
I did say creek.
Oh my lord.
Coldwater Creek.
And the fun begins. We're shoving off.
Yeah, I think so. I think we're only gonna go about a mile and a half.
Yeah,
so.
a couple miles today, and tomorrow's a big day.
Yeah. All right.
Let's go.
It's very shallow, and Joel's already. Oh, we were going. We gotta stay in the.
It's very tricky.
Do you want me to get out?
Oh, you're good.
We gotta stay in the water that's 1 foot.
It's 1 foot, but then all of a sudden it's no foot. Very tricky. All right, let's do this. Watch out for that one back.
All right, we have found a sandbar to camp on.
Look at this place.
We have pulled the canoe up, brought all of our stuff out, and go show them where we're gonna put the tent. So there's lots of rocks, but this is a nice sandy area.
Squeaky.
Right here.
This is
Okay, we tried to set up the tarp and we didn't have a whole lot of luck.
epic fail.
I should have got it all on video because we got it all up and we're like, yes, try to get out of the shade, and then it went boop.
Well, one of the problems is it's a little bit windy out here. It actually got gusts, but it's also really sandy, so the stakes won't just stick in the sand.
So yeah, so now we found this little area that's the shade is just coming behind the tree.
Perfect.
And we brought our Helinox chairs with us and some snacks.
Oreos and
So now we're gonna have combos and sit and enjoy this beautiful view. Okay, hopefully you can see that, but I looked up and there's about 10 vultures circling us.
Yep. A little foreshadowing, maybe.
Hopefully we don't die out here, guys.
All right, we just got the tent pretty much set up, and Amy's working on her sleeping pad. I'm gonna blow up my sleeping pad. And if you look at our Nemo tent, we love it because the whole thing, like the top 2/3 of it, is mesh.
And we're hoping there's not going to be any humidity tonight, so we can keep it that way.
Yeah, no humidity. We can look at the stars tonight. Should be perfect. Oh, Amy's got this little, I have one too, by the way. But these bags help you inflate your sleeping pad.
That way you're not out of breath when you're not blowing it up. You're using the air.
Yes, nice breeze actually almost fills the bag up for you.
It did. Okay, so we decided we weren't going to bring our big heavy blankets. So we brought these Get Out Gear blankets that we got, that Get Out Gear sent us, I don't know, about a year ago.
Yeah, almost a year ago.
And they're a little more lightweight, so they've been tucked away for a really long time, so they're really wrinkly.
They need to puff up a little bit.
But hopefully we won't die from heat exhaustion tonight, because it's so hot out here.
It's hot right now, but it'll cool down.
Yeah, it will.
Nice breeze.
But these are really nice blankets. They're just kind of a nice thin blanket.
And they're actually a little bit longer than a typical kind of, you know, puffy blanket. So
True.
Should be perfect tonight.
Yay! We're picking up some kindling for a fire.
Pine needles. Every little bit helps.
That's right. And Joel bought a little saw. No, don't do that. A saw today at Walmart.
Yeah.
And we've never had a saw, so for camping.
So we won't chop down any trees.
No, of course.
But any deadfall, instead of trying to break it and getting it into reasonable sized pieces.
There you go. That's pretty big. Be careful, please. And look at the new glasses he found in the river.
Look at this. I found them in the river.
So sorry if you lost them in the river. They are now ours.
Thank you so much. I cleaned them up. They're like brand new.
That's right. Look at all this that I found.
Amy is like the forager for firewood.
There's a trail back there, like a hiking trail.
All right.
So it's not as...
secluded? Remote?
Well, yeah, it's easier to find because there's actually, you're not going through a bunch, you know.
That's my girl.
You're not having to go through a bunch of
not
weeds,
right.
trees.
There's an established trail to follow.
For you, yes.
Look at that. All right, we're doing pretty good. Firewood stack is getting big. Collecting firewood is a chore. It's literally a chore. So we worked up a little sweat. So in the river cooling off.
This water is really cold.
It's nice and chilly and it's nice and clear.
It feels really refreshing, but that's probably why they call it Coldwater Creek.
Oh, how about that? And we got a little down tree here, creating a little rapid action. So yeah, beautiful place. 360-degree view. There's our chairs and campsite for the night.
I told you guys earlier we were going to have dehydrated food. So tonight is our favorite peak refuel chicken pesto pasta. Joel's got to measure his water. We've got our jet boil. And
I hope that's the right amount.
It says 5.3 ounces.
And there's no 0.3 on this thing.
I don't even think there's a 5-ounce thing, is there?
There's not.
So we're going to boil up that water, stick it in here. But so Joel brought these little packets of seasonings he found in our cupboard, and I just have to point out, look at what that says, guys. I don't know if it's blurry. It expired in 7/15/2018.
I say it's fine.
Apparently we need to clean out our cabinets. That took about 3 seconds.
Thank you, jet boil. Jet boil's awesome.
Jet boil is awesome.
One thing we like about these meals is they don't take much water, which is really
That's what we started. That's why we started getting these, the peak refuel. So mix it on up.
delicious.
All right. 10 minutes, we've got some food.
Yeah.
I know we're doing this the lazy way, guys, but it is the simplest.
And we're lazy.
And we're lazy.
All right, we are ready to start the fire. And we got lots of pine needles.
Look at, we collected lots. I'm very proud.
We got the stains to show it. So, and I use this stuff called Blackbeard. It's a fire starter, and it looks like little pieces of thread, and you pull it apart into little teeny pieces, and I've already put a bunch in there. So, but, I've used it a couple times, and it works pretty good. I do like bringing accelerant, though. A little lighter fluid never hurt anybody.
Not this time.
So let's see what happens here, ladies and gentlemen. Waterproof ladder. Ah, it's hot. Smoky.
Woo!
Look at that.
That's some good stuff.
Pine needles don't hurt.
Oh, the pine, yeah, it's the pine needles. All right, well, we're gonna let that die down and be less smoky. And here, we're gonna say goodnight.
Good night.
So we're gonna enjoy this beautiful place, and we'll see everybody in the morning.
Bright and early. Got a long day tomorrow.
We do.
Hey, good morning. And it was a little chilly last night.
It was.
So Amy's just kind of creeping out of the tent.
Well, it's not even 7 o'clock yet.
It's time for some coffee.
But
we did put the rain fly on last night, and as we were going to bed, we kind of were feeling some stuff. And
being a little damp.
Yeah, the pillows were a little damp, and so we put the rain fly on, and I'm glad we did.
Good we did, because it's dripping wet right now.
Yeah, you can't. It's already dripped most of it, but yeah, it's pretty wet. So yeah, glad we put the rain fly on. It was downright. It was chilly. It
was, but our get out gear, they kept me warm.
Yeah.
My blankets.
As long as you were underneath it, you were great.
Yeah, you don't let your hand come out because your hand would get cold.
Yeah, so we're gonna make some breakfast and have some coffee, and then get this day started.
Yep.
Woo! All right, making breakfast, or actually making coffee. Making coffee, and got my Starbucks Via, which is really pretty good coffee considering it's just instant. By the way, if you're making coffee with a jet boil, you don't actually have to boil the water.
Very true.
It'll melt your face off. So you want it hot, you don't need to boil it.
So we wanted to show you these really cool water jugs that we brought. So it holds 2.5 gallons of water, and we filled it at home actually.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll refill our water bottles, and then if that gets low, we will filter water.
That's
not sure if we'll need it or not, but
they say 1 gallon per person per day.
Yeah, we never end up using that. We'll come home a little dehydrated, I guess. This morning we're having a peak refuel biscuits and gravy, and I'm sure these will not compare to our friends Frank and Ellen.
Nope.
But we're gonna try. We don't have them here to cook for us this morning. We are packed up.
All packed up?
It only took us,
I don't know,
45 minutes or so.
In total.
We said we wanted to be out of here at 9 a.m. It is 9:10.
Running late. We gotta go.
And we've got about 6 miles we're gonna try to do today paddling.
And then stop, I don't know, at about noon for lunch.
Yeah, yeah.
So
that's the plan.
That's the plan. And we've left this place with no trace except for our footprints.
That's right.
So.
That's right. So back onto the river here, and canoes all packed. So let's go. All right, say goodbye to our sandbar.
Bye, sandbar.
It was an excellent sandbar last night.
Yes.
So on to the next one. This part of the river is not very technical, so we are taking the time to just relax and kind of just float down river. We're just a floating.
Just
a floating.
What are you doing? Just a floating?
Just a floating. You like that?
I like it.
So this is one of those situations you look at this and you say, do you go right to the right of the tree or to the left of the tree? And as you see, we are not moving.
We chose poorly.
We chose to the right of the tree, and we are stuck.
And the difference in water depth is like 2 inches.
Yeah.
So guess who's getting out? This guy.
He's gonna pull me right by this cool tree.
Oh. This is actually like work.
I know. It's all rock under us, if you can't hear that.
We're gonna go faster in a second.
Oh, you better get on.
Yeah.
Look at that tree. That's so cool.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
We're going underneath these bushes.
Oh, I
but
saved the camera.
It's the only way to really get through here. Oh.
Got me.
Oh, this one's gonna come back at me.
We did it.
I think we picked up about 4 ticks along the way from the tree,
too.
but we found a beautiful place for lunch along the river. We pulled the canoe up. Amy's making us lunch, which is packet gourmet chicken hot wing wrap.
We've got wraps and we've got Fritos to put in them.
So basically, you just pour water in here, and it's a cold steep. Right? No heat. Just poured in there, and it rehydrates. And then you put in those.
And it comes with mayo packets and Texas hot
hot sauce.
Pete hot sauce. Yep.
But look at this place. It's beautiful. We got shade we can eat in, and we're probably going to spend some time in the water while our food is steeping. And we got some sun if we want to get in the sun. It's about perfect. All right, I'm coming back to our lunch destination. I turn around. Amy's already in the water.
Come join me.
Come join me. You'll love it.
It's cold.
Yeah.
It's really cold.
That's actually one of the reasons why we stopped here, because we had shade that we could eat lunch in and stay shaded, but we also had sun. Amy's meal prep is done. She made us some good wraps, and this is it, man. This is where we're having lunch. Right here in the shade.
You know, you just can't complain. This is awesome.
Seriously.
This is great.
Yes.
So there's tons of rocks on this river, and they're just so pretty. So I just started picking them up, and Joel participated and helped me, and we're gonna.
Well, she had 2 handfuls, and I'm like, well, let's get a Ziploc bag. And
we actually did have 1 Ziploc bag, so we might do something with it when we get home. But look, like there's just everywhere. Like here's some 2 different color. I mean, they're just.
So we're gonna take them home, and we're gonna figure out a way to do something with them.
Yeah.
Display them. They're pretty.
They're pretty. I like it.
There you go.
But now it's time to leave our favorite spot. Another rock. Awesome. So we've got another, 3 miles or so to paddle?
Yeah.
And
that'll give us about 6 miles for the day.
Yeah, it's like 1 o'clock, so we'll have another 2 hours or so paddling. Hopefully we find a good sandbar tonight.
Come on, sandbar.
So we're on the last, I don't know, mile or so for the day, and we were just saying how wide the river is. It's a little deeper, it's sandier. And we remembered that they do have a tube run. It's like a 4-mile tube run. And this would be amazing for that.
Like no obstructions in the water.
Yeah. We're just kind of drifting. Joel's just keeping us going straight.
Put my feet up.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
He's just keeping us going straight. But, well, no obstructions, and then there's a big tree down up there. But, I mean, look at this. If you can see, I mean, it's about 2 feet deep.
Yeah, 2 feet. Maybe.
And sand, and this would be an awesome, I'd love to come here for tubing. We were getting close to the 6-mile mark for today, so we decided that we were gonna look for a sandbar. This is the one.
It's elevated, it's flat up there.
Right, look at this though. It's so pretty. Yeah, like he said, it's elevated, it's flat.
Got some deep water in case Amy wants to go for a swim.
Joel will swim, I will sit.
I might swim.
Look at that though. Oh, let's get the tent set up.
So we can't enjoy our time on the island if we have some trash on the island. So we have our trash bag from all of the trash that we created and just some various things on the island that were here. I think probably most of them were not intentional because there's not a lot, but just stuff that floated up on the island. So we got a beer bottle and a Puma, if you listen, like a nice small Puma shoe. We got it.
So
aluminum foil.
Always leave the place better than you found it.
Amen.
Look at you, you found lots.
This is just a fraction.
Really?
There's a whole down dead tree over there.
All right.
Dead, dry.
All right, I guess I'll come with you.
Please.
Joel has a splinter.
I do, from getting firewood.
So it's good that he, did you get it?
No.
It's good that we have a med kit. Doesn't he look good with my glasses on?
Yes, we always have a little med kit with just basic stuff in here.
Right.
And we also bring, I don't know if we said, the Garmin InReach when we go like primitive camping, and it's a satellite
it's like GPS beacon locator.
Right, so if something really bad happens, we can hit the SOS button and they come get us.
Yes. Luckily, we've never had to use that.
I might have to use it. SOS, I can't get my splinter.
Is it nice?
This is great.
It's deep there, huh?
It's cold when you first get in.
It's deep there.
Yeah. Strong current.
Very nice. All right, I'm going to go sit in the shallow water. Just hang out there myself.
Amy has found her spot.
I was going to say, just give me 6 inches of water and
right?
I'm in my happy place.
That's all she needs.
All I need.
And those rocks.
And the rocks. I may find a lot more in here.
Maybe coming home with 2 bags. But yeah, beautiful. And then right there's our campsite. And over here will be the fire tonight. Just about perfect.
It is about perfect.
So as Amy and I were sitting in the water thinking we're finally done with our chores, as we're sitting in the water, we thought we might need water. So we do have about a half of that cube left. So we're probably not going to need water, but just to be safe. So we did bring a water filtration system that we're going to filter some water and give us a little buffer of water just in case we need it. So this is how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be delicious.
So what are you doing?
So this is 1.5 liters, basically kind of a bladder. And you fill it with water. And this bad boy slides on like that. And this is dirty water. You don't want your dirty water to ever touch your clean water.
Right.
So this is the actual filter itself.
What is that?
This black thing, yep.
And that's a Sawyer filter.
Sawyer, yeah, which one is it? I don't know, it's a mini squeeze. Micro squeeze.
Micro squeeze, all right.
There you go. So, and when I turn this over, Water comes out miraculously.
And that's all filtered water now. So that is clean water that you can drink.
Exactly. And this water is not really like super full of tannins, so it should look pretty clean.
We've had some water before that it tastes good. It's just brown.
Yeah, I can't taste anything. But
it's hard on your mind to get past that. But that water's coming through really quite clear, actually. Look at that.
Look at that. Nice clean water.
It is clean. It is clear.
Goodness gracious.
That looks like it just came out of the bottle.
Who needs to pay $4 for a bottle of water?
Right?
After a lot of work, we finally got it all set up. This is where we're going to spend the rest of our evening. We've got our Helinox chairs set up with stuff to cook dinner. We got various sizes of firewood. That was a lot of work getting that firewood, guys. And the fire's getting ready to get going, so this is the place. Are you up for it, Amy?
I am up for it. I'm ready.
Let's do it.
So for dinner, we had our freeze-dried food again.
Yay!
Yay! It's actually not too bad. So.
Nope. And everything's put away. We got the trash in our dry duffel bag we'll take in our tent with us.
Yeah, just in case there's critters. We have not seen any animals out here.
Nothing. If we were living off the land, we would be hungry.
We would be. So now we're going to enjoy this fire that Joel has started for us.
Look at that thing.
Look at that. That's a nice fire.
Right by the river.
Yep.
So it should be a nice night.
So we're going to sit here for a couple hours and enjoy this, and we will see you guys in the morning.
Good night, guys.
Good morning.
You sound like you're on a game show.
I'm what's the cereal?
Tony the Tiger?
Tony the Tiger. Good morning. So I'm actually not this happy usually in the morning, but
no.
You know why? It's our anniversary.
25 years of wedded bliss.
Yes, and most people would not think this is how they would want to spend their anniversary.
Right, but we wake up and our backs hurt from sleeping in a sleeping pad, and it's cold, and I'm drinking for like instant coffee.
But this is us.
Right.
Mwah.
So we're going to have an anniversary breakfast of freeze-dried biscuits and gravy. And then
we're going to get out on the canoe for a couple more miles.
Pack up our wet tent.
You make it sound so awesome.
No, it's great. So, yeah, but this is it. This is the last day, so we're going to pack up.
I want to just show you. This is what you kind of wake up to.
Just kind
a
of
messy tent or a messy canoe, and everything is a little damp this morning just from the dew, from the humidity, but we're out here in the middle of nowhere.
And it's a beautiful, nice, cool morning. I'd rather have it be cold than hot.
Yes.
So,
all right.
Happy anniversary.
All packed up, ready for the river. Don't go too far.
Woo! Close.
I didn't want to get my feet wet this morning.
You're gonna get your
I was going to say too late for that, right?
That is inevitable.
All right, we've arrived. It says stop. Adventures Unlimited Outdoor Center welcomes you. And we went about 1.3 miles this morning. Only
Shorter than we thought.
29 minutes. So very shallow, so we just are pulling it in. Say goodbye to our canoe. We are back and done, and Joel's got to go get the car, and we're gonna load on up.
Yeah, great trip. Really pretty river.
It's amazing.
Yeah, at some points we're like, we must be in Colorado.
It definitely didn't feel like Florida.
Not at all. And but it was shallow, so some roots and stuff. So a little technical, but
yeah,
that made it fun and challenging.
Yes, it did. So we definitely would recommend this place, recommend the trip.
Yep.
Really saw nobody on the water, so I don't know if it's not a peak season or if it's just not a very well-known place.
Yeah, and if you watch this video and you're thinking, I'm not sure where we camp along the river, we had those same concerns, but there was sandbars like
everywhere,
all over the place.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it wasn't too difficult to find some place to camp at night.
Good point. Good point. So if you enjoyed this adventure, please subscribe, like, and comment.
Bloop, bloop.
And we'll catch you guys all on our next adventure.
Thanks for coming along.
Have a glorious day.
See ya.